Guess what? Is Sunday sub day once again. I missed last month. Don't really have an excuse. But anyway, I'm back. And this video is going to be super chill because I don't have the energy to do my hair and wear a nicer shirt and stuff. So, anyway. Happy 4th of July. It is the 4th of July and I don't really have any plans. There's a street party later tonight, and at the end of the street you can see the country club's fireworks. So we always watch the country club's fireworks because we're cheap. I have a lot to talk about, but I'm going to do the questions first. Lauren, your question was, when does school end? Well, school ended already. It ended on June 7th. It technically ended on the 8th, but that was senior skip day, and there was a prom, and there was a picnic, so seniors didn't go to school that day. So my school ended on the 7th. Rachel, your question was, what are your feelings about school dances? And I used to go to all the school dances, homecomings and mixers and all that stuff, just because I liked dressing up, and if I didn't go, I'd just be kind of stuck at home doing nothing. I thought they were pretty fun. There was a lot of inappropriate dancing, which I'm not really into all that much. But my group of friends, it was fun. I liked it. Prom, that was really fun because you get to dress up a lot and there's a lot more going on. Like junior prom, we have a junior and a senior prom. Junior prom, there was a photo booth. That was really fun. And senior prom, there was a whole after prom party thing, which was super fun. Prom this year, I really liked. I only went to a couple hours of the prom because I didn't want to stay the whole time. I knew I'd get sick. Can't really dance a whole lot, but it worked out alright. So I do like the dances. I went. This year I didn't go to any homecomings or mixers or anything because I'd rather be home resting so I can go to school the next day. But years previous when I wasn't sick, I'd go to all the dances. Christine, your question was if you have any stomach issues. And yes, I do. Not to the extent that you have them, but certainly I have a lot of stomach problems. I take Zofran for nausea, and my family kind of has a history of stomach problems. My sister was diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome. My mom shows symptoms of that. I show symptoms of that. We always have Miralax in the house because that's what my sister takes for her irritable bowel syndrome. You just have to watch what you eat. Different foods trigger it, I think. I do have a lot of stomach aches usually, but it's definitely tolerable. I mean, Zofran makes the nausea tolerable. It's alright, I think. Rachel, fondest memory of school? I would say the bus. I rode the bus all through elementary school, middle school, and all the way up through junior year of high school. Senior year, I had my sister drive me home, and my mom drove me to school because I went in the middle of the day. I would also say lunch periods. Those two places, because you meet a lot of your friends in those places. My best friends I met in lunch periods and on the bus. And a lot of stories come from those places. You can remember a lot of specific stories. It's really fun. I loved riding the bus, and I loved lunch, but I'm gonna miss school. It was really fun. Now, for everything that that you guys missed in my life the past 2 months, which has been a lot, and I want to share it all because it's really exciting. First, I went to prom, which I said. I didn't go with a date. It was in a hotel. And it was nice. I really liked prom. And after prom was like 4 hours long, from like 12 to 4, and there was so many games. And they had a DJ, and they were giving away prizes all night, and then at the end of the night they were giving away like TVs and Blu-ray players and all sorts of stuff. I got a Target gift card and a curling iron. So I went to prom, and I graduated, which was amazing. The graduation was in the morning, and I was really sick lining up. We had to go in a separate room to sit and all line up in order, and I was really, really sick, and I was super nauseous. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. This is gonna be horrible. I don't want to throw up on my graduation day. And I was fanning myself, and a lady came over and she asked me if I was okay, and I was like, I'm fine. I just need to calm myself, I think. And once we stood up and were actually walking into the room, it basically all melted away. I think my nerves made my heart go faster, which then made everything else sick, I would say. That's what happened. But both my grandparents were there. We were only allowed to bring 6 family members because we graduated with a class of 400, and they didn't have enough room. And they said my whole name right, which I thought they wouldn't. At practice, he said it right, and then I was nervous for the real thing, but he said it right, and I was so happy, and it's so exciting. And my grandparents were so proud of me, and my parents were so proud of me, and I'm proud of myself because I did it. And now I don't have to worry about school anymore and missing school, which is fantastic. I also got really nice thigh-high compression socks that look way more like my skin color. So when I was wearing my dress underneath, you couldn't even tell I was wearing compression socks because they went all the way up to like my upper thigh, which was really nice. Some people didn't even know I was wearing socks, and I was happy about because socks aren't attractive when you're wearing dresses. And I got the greatest graduation gift from my mom and my one grandma. My other grandma got me some really nice gold and some nice gold rings. Really beautiful, but they're over there. My mom and my grandma got me a Pandora bracelet, an actual Pandora bracelet, which is a charm bracelet where you buy really nice charms and you put them on the bracelet. So there's a graduation hat, a black bead and a red bead, because those are our school colors, and an L for me. And as I grow up and mature and start my life, I can add beads to it, which I love that idea because I'm starting my life and it's like adding beads. It's so great. I love this so much. I'm basically wearing it everywhere I go. Then I went to Toledo to see Dr. Grubb, which was amazing. I didn't actually see Dr. Grubb, I saw his assistant, but when we were there, she said the next time I go, I would actually see Dr. Grubb. But either of them would be awesome to see, and I was so grateful. We don't live that far away from Toledo, so we just drove. And it took about like half the day, a little more than half the day. And Cleveland is in between. And while in Cleveland, I got to meet Alyssa. And we spent basically an afternoon just talking, chatting. We went to a Panera, which is the first time I've ever been to a Panera, because I don't really get out much. It was so nice. I loved meeting someone else that goes through what I'm going through. It was so great. I want to do it again and again and again. I want to meet everybody now. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? To meet everybody. So yeah, I met her on the first day. We just talked for hours, and then we kept driving, and we got to the University of Toledo, and they have a hotel like right next to the building. So we stayed in that hotel, and the lady at the desk of the hotel said she had dysautonomia. It blew my mind. She said she didn't have what we have. She said she had something else, but it's in the same category. Um, that blew my mind. So I was pretty tired. The car rides make me pretty tired. And then the next morning, I went to the Heart and Vascular Center. We signed in. I sat down in my seat. Not a minute later, I was sent back. We had no waiting time, which they tell you usually you have 1 to 3 hours, and that's what we prepared ourselves for. No waiting time whatsoever. We get in the room, sat around for like 5 minutes, basically no waiting time, and we spent a good couple hours talking, and just, she really got to know me, and we made a few changes to my regimen or whatever, which are pretty big. I was put on 5 milligrams of Lexapro, which I don't know how I feel about it. It hasn't, the first few days weren't so great. I was extra dizzy and extra blah, but I think it's kicking in now. I'm still waiting a little bit. And I don't drink Powerade anymore. We moved on to Smart Water, which I've seen a lot of people carry around. But it says it has electrolytes in it. It says electrolytes for taste, but it says it has electrolytes, so that's what Powerade has. And I put 1 salt in this, because this is smaller. And I drink this, and I put 1 salt in, and then I fill it up with V8 juice, and I put 1 salt in it. And because she also said for me to cut down on my salt. She said I'm taking too much salt, so that's what I did. And then she said to have better nutrition, all that good stuff. So it was really great. I loved going. I was so happy I went. And I just got back. It's been like a week. And now I'm planning for my graduation party, which is just like 4 days before my birthday. I will be 19 on August 1st, my last year as a teenager. So that's basically what's been going on in my life. So I'm gonna go. I have a movie from Netflix I'm gonna watch. It is the second part of the last Harry Potter movie, which I have not seen. I saw the first part last summer. I'm gonna go watch this movie. And my question is, when you wake up and it's a typical summer day, what do you do all day? For me, I wake up around 9 or 10. I go on the computer for like a good few hours. I do small little errands here and there, like sweeping or vacuuming or picking up my room. And then I watch TV or watch a movie or play the Wii. Like, I'm not really doing anything, which is why I'm watching this today, even though it is the 4th of July and I have a thing later. But I wanted to know, what do you do on a typical summer day? So, I will see you guys all next month. I think it will be after my birthday, so the next time you'll see me, I will be 19. I hope you guys are feeling awesome. I don't know where all you live, but I know there's that huge heat wave. Stay cool, because heat sucks. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!